What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel once again, where we review old hardware and see if it can game or not. You see my disgusting face back at it again. It's time to take a look at another graphics card test video.
Hey, keep it going and won't stop. What you doing, man? I'm coming for that #1 spot. Yes, indeed, ludicrous, I'm hotter than Nevada. Ready to break the steering column on your Impala. If I get caught, bail out Popo, I tell him holla. In court, I never show up like Austin Powers Faja.
Hey guys, I'm back. I did not leave. I just took a quick little break to make sure that my videos are up to standard and everything is absolutely perfect and how I want it. So, today we are back once again. Finally, we're going to be taking a look at the GTX 560 Ti. A mid-range video card released by NVIDIA in 2011, and we're going to see if it can game or not. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Fermi GTX 560 Ti, or the codename GF114 processor from NVIDIA. This is a 1.95 million transistor video card featuring a 332mm design on the core. So we're going to be using an aftermarket EVGA version that came out on November 28th, 2011. It features a PCIe 2.0 interface. The 560 Ti has a total power draw of 170 watts through two 6-pins on the back of the video card. Around the front of the video card, you'll find a dual slot design with 2 DVI ports, an HDMI port, and also a display port. So our EVGA model has 1.25 gigabytes of VRAM. This is GDDR5 manufactured by Samsung, running on a 256-bit bus, giving you about 131 gigabytes a second of theoretical bandwidth. Now, the oddity with 560 Ti's is sometimes they decided to use too much RAM or more RAM or whatever. So you'll find out in the wild maybe 1 gigabyte or 1.25 gigabyte or even 2 gigabyte models, depending on where you live and how much they cost. So our 560 Ti has 8 SMs, and as you can see, 448 cores, kind of corny advertising there, but it gives us about 1.3 teraflops of performance. This is very similar to the Xbox One, and when we overclock this and give it about 100 megahertz, that should put us near about 1.7 teraflops, actually beating the Xbox One. So that's about the performance area of this card here. The GPU core comes stock at 823 megahertz, but we were able to squeeze a little bit more and get about 880 megahertz. And the RAM comes stock at 4 gigahertz, but we were able to get about 300 more megahertz on top of that. So how powerful is the 560 Ti, and what should we be expecting from it? So the 560 Ti comes smack in between the 750 Ti and the 5870 that we took a look at 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now, I haven't actually tested this card yet, so I'm really interested to see how that extra 250 megabytes of VRAM will actually help out in video games. So I picked up my 560 Ti at a flea market, believe it or not, and I actually paid $20 for it. So you can actually find these online between $40 and $50 US, though I wouldn't actually spend over maybe $60 for one. So now that we've got the specs and the prices out of the way, I am going to hop into the benchmarks. I'm going to benchmark the shit out of this thing, and we're going to see how this thing performs in modern games, guys. I know you guys are ready for the benchmarks. I know I am. Let's hop right into them. We'll have a conclusion at the end. I'll see you guys then.
Back against the wall with no options, don't be appalled. Should've seen this shit from afar, why not even much get involved? I got plans to become a star, make a fortune and do it large. 20 cars inside my garage. Got a fascination with procrastination, no taking charge. Not to mention my love for hate, guess that's why I lurk on these blogs. And my homies keep calling like, you recording? I tell them nah, but don't trip, I'll get you these verses, I promise my word is bond. All these lies I be putting on, every time it works like a charm. Inspiration fell through the cracks, running backwards became the norm. Aspirations, responsibilities, caught between them, I'm torn. Talk a war with both of my arms.
One of the greatest addictions, it's the addiction to thinking. It's actually addictive. Can't stop thinking, it's like can't stop drinking, can't stop smoking, can't stop thinking. Thinking is the greater addiction.
Tell you what it's like for a youngin' on the south side. So much on my mind, I don't know why. I don't know why. Always on the grind, never chillin' out one time. So much on my mind, I don't know why. I don't know why.
All these late nights in my zone, wishing I could stay at your place. These days hate is all in my home. All my partners either went off to college, got baby mamas on deck. My nigga went ahead and got his degree, still that chilly slaving for a check. Look, nigga, where you wanna be in 10 years? Shit, where I wanna be in 10 years. Mama need to know what I'ma do now. Get a job, maybe you could run and go to school now. Motherfucker mailman, he just make the bills pound through it all. Good and bad, find a way to still smile. And this is for my overthinkers. Sit back and relax. And
if you rollin', if you rollin', if you rollin', and throw your wells in the sky.
Just throw your wells in the sky.
If you rollin', if you rollin', if you rollin', and throw your wells in the sky.
Just throw your wells in the sky.
If you're drinking, if you're drinking, if you're drinking, then throw your cups in the sky.
Just throw your cups in the sky.
If you're drinking, if you're drinking, if you're drinking, baby, just don't drink and drive.
Don't do it.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't do it.
Tell you what it's like for a youngin' on the south side. So much on my mind, I don't know why. I don't know why. Always on the grind, never chillin' out one time. So much on my mind, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Your choice then is not to understand more or to bring some intellectual analysis to the practice, but to practice the state of not thinking, not thinking, not thinking, not thinking.
Mrs. Jenny from the block came out the shower, dropped the top, and waiting for the night since I was 7 when I watched the box. Grammy nominated, Quest is scheduled to perform. Just sold the garden down in 20 minutes, it's become the norm. Presidential continentals overlooking half the world. Just turn $500,000 down so I can chill and fuck my girl. I need a grande caramel macchiato on my dresser plus Chipotle. Don't forget the sauce, you know I like it extra. Mama calling from a mansion, been some years since I done left the Western Union. Hustle spending money milli to impress her. Double platinum on my recent single, working on my album. This'll be my junior effort. Numbers soaring like a falcon. Vacation to the islands, sending money to Italians. Dodging taxes in Moscato, watching all this money piling. It feels right. Yeah, it feels right. Feels right.
I got dreams all in my mind.
A couple thousand in my pocket. Anything I want, I cop it. Pray to God nobody wake me up. No, I got
dreams all in my mind.
A new coupe for the lady, nothing less than a Mercedes. Pray to God nobody wake me up. And I'm starting with a World Series attitude. Champagne bottle life. Living in the present, give a fuck about tomorrow night. Of course I got a model wife, preferably Penelope Tree. At 23, you know that's all that I need. Glasses of wine is options. Isolated, baby, nobody's watching. Don't mean any kind of harm, I not get losing track of time. Private jets to estates in places I can't pronounce. Part of my culture shock, I need amounts of money that's only legal for Swiss accounts. Jigga just hit me for dinner, wants to discuss some of his future endeavors. I'm with it. Interpretations at an art convention, reservations at Le Maurice, smoking Cubans all in Paris. Haven't just walked through my door in leggings. Down for whatever, she only caters my preference. A blessing that I'm in her presence. $1,000 worth of lingerie that she's undressing. I keep forgetting checkout time is at 11. I got the money to spend in Rolls Royces outside the building. Don't worry, I'm in attendance, just chill. I'll be down in 10 minutes, releasing this tension. Work better, have the special attention, you feel me? Tell my lawyers I need the paperwork ready. We'll toast the glasses of wine and a fucking plate of spaghetti on me. Luxuries most of which wouldn't think of. The lifestyles a youngin' can only dream of.
I got dreams all in my mind.
A couple thousand in my pocket, anything I want I cop it. Pray to God nobody wake me up. No, I got
dreams all in my mind.
A new coupe for the lady, nothing less than a Mercedes. Pray to God nobody wake me up. No, I got dreams. Together back in high school. Battle for respect. I hadn't seen you since I dropped out. Years later, reconnected. The city's the worst, I'm trying to do more than what has been expected. That's what you told me, why they had to take your life away? What makes me shiver is we called you Trigger. Feels like your fate was early delivered. My condolences were sent with love. I pray you found the peace you needed from these gates above. Meanwhile, it's getting worse. My cousin Staker just got murked over some skirt who set him up. My mother cried till her pupils were running dry. It's do or die, I feel the pressure setting in. Never thought desperation would ever be this prevalent. I hope you know we miss you. I put you in these verses, carry on your name and hope your dream can live through mine, since our vision's one and the same. Steady working since the slain. I was plotting a couple things, but sometimes it's like before shit to change. Yoshi, I'm glad you survived. But Juan told me you got shot up, I was devastated. Just had a conversation about you leaving selling dope and sticking to a 9 to 5, man. You wanted more for your daughter, man. Looking in your eyes, I know you meant it. All you ever saw was a way to provide.
Wow, guys. This thing is impressive. I was actually not expecting it to do this well. This video card has got a hell of a kick in today's games, guys. Now, that extra 250 megabytes of VRAM this thing has, man, you can get some extra textures out of it. You can go from playing at normal on GTA to playing on high. That's a really big deal. Only with 250 megabytes of RAM you're getting out of it. So, man, I'm really impressed, and this gets a hard recommendation for me, guys. Over the 5870, you can see over there I have it set up. I love that thing, but man, if you can find the extra megabytes of RAM or the 2 gigabyte version, I don't know how much the 2 gigabyte version costs, but if you can find it cheap enough, man, this thing has got a hell of a kick in today's games. Now, the support for this thing may be coming to an end, unfortunately, but a lot of the games are just coming out with DX11, and no games are really coming out in DX12 anyway that are DX12 exclusive, so this thing is still going to keep kicking. And man, impressive video card, guys, really impressive. Now, this is probably the most powerful graphics card we've had roll through here yet, guys, so I was not expecting that because it says 560 Ti. I've tested tons of 560s. I was like, okay, this thing doesn't overclock nearly as well as my 560, so my 560s are going to be much faster. Wrong. This thing was just pounding the 560 like all day long. Like, I'm talking like 2,000 points in like 3D Mark. It's like, wow. This thing was just kicking even at lower speeds. This thing was running at 880 megahertz. I have two 560s that both run at 980 megahertz on the core, and this thing was pounding it in games, and it was just like, why? I don't know, guys. So that's been the 560 Ti. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been an awesome thing to test, guys, and I've been having a blast. I just want to take a break and make sure that my videos are up to standard, up to snuff, and I'm not making shit, because I don't want to make videos every week and just be pumping out content that I don't like to do. So I have a build coming that's going to be really, really, really important, and I hope you guys are going to support me on that one, because it's a really big deal, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. So, you know, do the usual stuff. Drop a like, drop a comment. Maybe consider supporting on Patreon. Hit me up on Twitter. I love tweeting you guys. I love seeing all the weird shit you guys tweet at me. So, this has been Icebergs. I've tested another graphics card. I'll see you guys in the next one. I had a blast, guys. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Good.